What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and this background is giving funeral vibes. But anyways, today we're doing something new that I've never done before, and if you saw in the thumbnail, I'm going to be making this shoe. Well, decorating it actually. Just a word of caution, this shoe is a little bit more leathery and plasticky, so different mediums work on different shoes. So if you are following this tutorial, be sure to have a similar shoe to this. Either leather or like a leathery type texture. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, these are all the supplies you're going to need for this, more or less. You need a white shoe, some tape, specifically masking tape. Any other tape will work, but I'd not recommend using duct tape or any specifically sticky tape. Paint of your choice. Tipex if you're going to be making mistakes. I'm only human, I apologize for that. You're also going to be needing an eraser. Okay, once again, only human, apologize. You're going to need an acrylic finisher, and this one allows the best for elasticity or anything that's going to be moving, so I'd recommend that. We also have a permanent marker, or any sort of marker that isn't going to bleed or anything like that. We also have this paintbrush. You can use a paintbrush of your choice, and a pencil. I'd recommend a lighter or softer pencil, as we don't want to be leaving permanent marks on the shoe when we outline. Okay, now we can actually get into doing it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be doing to the shoe is taking off the laces. This is a very annoying task, but it has to be done, as we don't want to risk painting over the laces and taping the entire thing up, as I do not want to tape the entire thing up, and the remission to put back in. But I'll show you how to do that at the end of the video. Well, toward the end of the video, and we're just going to undo the laces bit by bit, and once we've got the lace, we're going to wrap it around our hand slowly and steadily, and then we're going to set it aside for later. Please do not throw away your laces, that would be very problematic. The next thing we're going to be doing is tracing out the design on the shoe, so please enjoy this time lapse of me. It looks like I'm doing nothing because it's very light and the camera doesn't pick it up, and the glare is very bad. I'm doing a design similar to the other one, very nonchalant and unplanned. Let's do it. Alright, you can't see it on camera, but there is a very faint outline of the emojis that I'm going to be putting on the shoe. I apologize for my bad cameramanship, or camerawomanship. If I go off camera like this, I have a very setup that basically I cannot move it, and if I do, it'll be very hard to get back to the same spot. But the next thing we're going to be doing is taping this up. Be very careful with this process because it's very easy to mess up. But basically, you're just going to tape where you don't want to paint. Okay, let's do it. As you can see, there was a very big struggle, but now we're all taped up. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm just going to take the tongue over here. Yes, this is a very much tongue. And I'm just going to sort of tuck it in because I do not want to risk getting any paint on it, just for safe measure, good measure. If you want to paint the tongue, you do you, but I'm not going to be doing that. So I've just tucked it in like that. And now we get to do my favorite part, the painting. It's a very stressful part as well, but I'm excited. And now you get to watch me stressfully paint. Oh, and another thing, you want to make sure that your paintbrush isn't too thick or too fine, as you don't want to have to work around the really tough details, or you don't want to make it too detailed, because remember, keep things simplistic with this kind of thing, unless you're a professional. I am not a professional, that is why this is very simplistic. Good luck. Okay, so right now it's looking kind of ugly, but this is one of those things we gotta trust the process. We're gonna wait for this to dry, and then we're gonna be right back. Okay, so now that it's all dry, I'm gonna take this permanent marker, Sharpie thing, and I'm going to outline all of these circular things that I've made, circular yellow things that I've made, and I'm just going to get into that. Okay, here it is. Sorry, it's a little bit more messy than the other one. This permanent marker woke up and decided it hated me today. But now we get to do the smiley faces. I'm really excited. It's going to be really cute. This is when things actually start coming together. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to undo all our mistakes with Tippix. You know, this is just going to be the savior of today. I don't think I have too many mistakes, but it's going to help where there is. I don't think you can see it, but I am helping right now. I am. Okay, I'm just going to do that now. And alright, now that we've done all of that, we get to cover this up in acrylic, matte acrylic finisher. It's a varnish. It's gonna work. I don't know if you guys can see that. Wait. Okay, no, you can. That's better. And I'm just going to cover this up in about 2 to 3 coats of varnish. It's gonna take literally forever. I hope you enjoyed yet another time lapse where it looks like me doing nothing. But now that the first coat is dry and finished, I'm going to do another 2 coats off camera, and I'm just going to use this transition. Okay, now that I've got the other 2 coats, it literally looks exactly the same. But I'm pretty proud of that transition. You gotta admit, it was pretty good. But we're just gonna wait for this final coat to dry off, and then we can get on to the final few steps. Okay, so now that it's dry, mostly, we're gonna take off the tape. And this is where you really see whether you've messed up or not, because you've got to see if the paint has gone under the tape. If it has, I'm going to have to redo the whole finishing process after Tippixing it. So let's just hope that this actually is going okay, and it's gonna look okay, and that I did a good job taping, because I'm actually really nervous. And it actually looks okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, now we're just gonna wait for it to properly dry.
2 seconds later.
Okay, I've waited long enough. Now that we have the laces, we are going to be putting them back in. And how you're going to be doing this is you're gonna take one side and you're gonna put it in like this, so it's over and under on both sides. And you're just gonna pull them through, make sure there's no crossy over thingies, and you're gonna make sure that they're even. And now just follow how I do it with my hands. So now you're gonna take the one side and you're gonna go the opposite way and go from under to over, like so. And do the same with the opposite side. Under and over. And then you're gonna go over and over, etc, etc, etc. Be sure to start with the same string each time, otherwise it looks kind of funny and you don't want it to look kind of funny. once you've reached the end, like so, you're just going to do your final string. And then this is how you're going to finish it off, because it's going to be on the inside if you did the same as me. And then you're going to go over and through. See, it's like a loop like that. Like so. And then do the same on the opposite side. And then, of course, don't forget to tie a little cute bow to finish it all off. Wait, I forgot to pull out the tongue. Wait, there we go. Alright, time to continue. Disclaimer, this is technically the end of the tutorial, but I am going to be showing you how to wrap this box because I think it's a very fun extra, but this is the end of how to decorate the shoe. But feel free to stick around and watch me wrap and decorate this box. It's the shoe box it originally came in. It has all this extra stuff, and we're going to be doing a lot of good with it, I guess. So there's going to be these two pieces of paper, and you're going to lay them flat and stuff them in your shoe like this. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to lay it flat, pinch the middle, scrunch it up, and fold. And that's what we've put in front in both shoes. We're going to put like this bedding that came with the shoes, and then some pink because this person does like the color pink. And then we're going to put a layer of white on top because we want it so that when she takes it out of the box, it reveals the pink. We're going to then put another piece of white in there and put the other shoe in as well. This might be a little bit tight due to all the extra stuffing that I've added. Let's hope it fits. It did fit, and now we're going to close up the box. This is non-sponsored, by the way. This is just the brand that I got the shoes from, and I am going to be covering it up with paint. This paint took forever to dry. Like, I literally sat there for 2 hours waiting for this thing to dry. So I apologize if it's a bit splotchy, but I'm not waiting any longer. It's the handy dandy gesso, but the gesso did not want to dry. Okay, it's not completely dry, but I've been waiting over an hour, and I'm not going to be waiting any longer. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm just going to get decorating and hope it doesn't ruin anything. Okay, so we have this ribbon over here, and we're going to be using it on the corner, like so. Hopefully, since the paint is still a little bit wet, it'll actually hold it properly. And we're just going to cut that and fiddle with that a little bit. And now I'm going to be adding a cute little bow, and I am going to be using paint as glue because I am too lazy to go get my glue. Do not judge. This is what I've got on hand. We're going to add this little gift thingy. I don't know what it's called. It looks kind of like a star. And I think I'm going to tie this little piece of ribbon around the bow. That would look quite nice. And I'm going to use the scissors to curl it a bit. That adds quite a nice feel. After much fiddling, this is what we ended up with. And guess who this present is for? It's none other than Emoji herself. I will link her channel in the description below. She does very similar content to me, minus the arts and crafts. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys!